She reads a part. Yeah. Hey, hey. Send a message to my lover. She stays on the other side of town. She's my only true lover. Wouldn't want her to miss me for too long. Send a message to my lover. Tell her I'm gone, but not for too long. I'll be on my way as soon as I can. Hey, don't delay, go right away. Yeah, hey, hey. Send a message to my lover. She stays on the other side of town. She's my only true lover. Wouldn't want her to miss me for too long. Send a message to my lover. Tell her I'm gone, but not for too long. I'll be on my way as soon as I can. Hey, don't delay, go right away. Without her love, I'm in. Yeah, hey, hey. Send a message to my lover. She stays on the other side of town. She's my only true lover. Wouldn't want her to miss me for too long. Send a message to my lover. Tell her I'm gone, but not for too long. I'll be on my way as soon as I can. Hey, don't delay, go right away. Without her love, I'm an unhappy man. Send a message to my lover. And we can love, I can get over all the plans I had for her. Still ain't to put through. I know it's long, but ask her to hold on. It's been so long, I've had no reply, but take it by your side. Make sure she reads the part. you're beside it down. She's my only true love. I wouldn't want her to miss me more. Send a message to my love. Tell her it's gone, but not for too long. I'll be on my way as soon as I can. Hey, don't delay, go right away. Without her love, I'm an unhappy man. Send a message to my love. I'm weak in love, I can't get over all the plans I had for her. Still aim to put through.
Woman of God, what you looking for? Look no further. Here I am, right here. Woman, I got what you want, I got what you need, I got what you're looking for. I'm coming at you, I'm gonna raise it. Listen, it's a man like me you want. Oh, it's a man like me you need. Girl, it's a man like me you want in your life to make you feel complete. Oh, it's a man like me you want. Yes, it's a man like me you need. Girl, it's a man like me you want in your life to make you feel complete. Oh, me meet a girl the other day, right round the way. Me say, baby, you want know me. Me say, me love how you stay, for real, baby. Me want you to be lady. She say she want a real good man. I'm a to keep one woman. She want a man where you understand, fi work with the plan. Me say, baby, I am the one. It's a man like me you want. Hey, it's a man like me you need. Girl, it's a man like me you want in your life to make you feel complete. Yes, it's a man like me you want. Hey, it's a man like me you need. Baby, it's a man like me you want in your life to make you feel complete. Oh, I've got what you're looking for, baby. Here I am. Cause woman, I got what you want, I have what you need, I have what you're looking for. Hold on, baby. Let me talk to you a minute now. Listen, what? She said, good man, nobody is so hard to find. She want a man very fine. She no want a man fi waste her time. She no want a mean man. She want one way kind. So she want a romantic man. I'm fi walk her all around. Give her satisfaction. Me say, baby, I am the one. It's a man like me you want. Girl, it's a man like me you need. Yes, it's a man like me you want in your life to make you feel complete. Oh, it's a man like me you want. Yes, it's a man like me you need. Girl, it's a man like me you want in your life to make you feel complete. You say every man out there a heartbreaker. Me one of them a player and them a faker. You say you can't find a good man at Jamaica, but Miss a baby, look no further. From your skinny girl, you know say you murder. Miss a Jamaica man, when you go the order, me woulda make you a good baby father. And if you want me, we take it to the altar. Cause it's a man like me you want. Oh, it's a man like me you need. Yeah, it's a man.
Yeah. That's what's yeah. So beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. It's the DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune in to your radio. Every Monday, we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune in to King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday. King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. International reggae dance song every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio, yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio, don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio, tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio, the best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio, you need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio, from Monday to Monday. Smokes mix in the kitchen.
From the city that never sleeps, comes with a broadcast that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps, comes 93.5 FM. Whoa, whoa, Brooklyn to the world, with sounds and contents to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment. Education and stuff, we're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best, so just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home and whether you at work, 24/7 we're still showing love. Oh 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 oh, Kings and Queens Radio, Kings and Queens Radio, Kings and Queens Radio, Kings and Queens Radio, Kings and Queens Radio.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
Just come on. Anyway, you want to find it. Bus. I'm going to find it.
Pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, jack it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more?
We don't need dance hall, and when we would do reggae music. You must answer to wind up, jump up. When you hear sweet reggae, hold your back and there is a man of the tell them today. Without the dance hall, where we would have do reggae music call. You must answer to wind up, jump up. When you hear sweet reggae, hold your back and there is a man of the tell them today. Everyone a do the dance with them love. In this a dance hall, no farmer photo. Great and the one that enter with a hook spread out and listen to some sweet up and dub.
Pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, jack it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Harry and the one named Skeleton, them know everything where I go on. Never up them mean, no me can't find out the brethren, them in the land. Everywhere I look is pure skeleton. I see no statue around.
I see girls that get wild. See the cars spin music first, and them want on up with sound and broke with fine sound. Who them a try turn in a account? Dance all full up and me can't get a chance. Oh me a go find me still string in the dance. Music up your people jump and crash.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, all. Tonight we're going to be doing our house a little bit differently because I haven't had a chance to really properly introduce myself, and we're gonna fix that. So for a few minutes here, it's just going to be me and you, and I'm going to introduce myself properly. I probably seem a little solemn at the moment because some of what I got to talk about weighs very heavy on my heart, and at a certain point in time, it actually almost crushed me with literally the weight of the world because of basically just the gravity of knowledge. Now, my official name is Che Bernhardt. I was named after Che Guevara. My name as a Native American shaman is Hey. He has the heart of the bear. The bear is my totem, and my name as an artist and musician is Infinite Sorrow. I say Infinite Sorrow because I basically am a child that was raised by people that had knowledge. Basically, they had the level of security clearance necessary to have a pretty good idea of what's really going on in this world. And I was raised with that knowledge, thus infinite sorrow, because throughout the years I've been trying to share that knowledge with people. And most of the time I got called dirty names, told I was crazy, and basically was on the receiving end of a pretty harsh ration of ridicule, you might say. So now that I'm seeing, now as the years go by and I'm seeing everything I said that would happen, it's been kind of it's been a heavy burden because still people weren't listening. Recently, about the start of COVID, I was introduced to a few people in the lesbian and gay community that were able to further fill out the information. And at this point, I've come to understand that I've reached basically a pretty high level of gnosis. Now, the definition of gnosis is basically understanding. It ties back into pre-Bible beliefs, and shortly after the Bible was written, it's not really a sect so much as just beliefs. To reach gnosis is to basically reach a high level of understanding or to touch the divine. There was one point because it's like I had been seeking knowledge most of my life. My escape from the abuses as I was growing up as a child was in books, and I became an avid collector of information.
Eventually, I reached a point where I learned what I felt was too much because it started to get like really. The only term I can say is scary. What I'm talking about now, I eventually discovered a pamphlet that spoke of the knowledge that I was raised with, and that pamphlet is entitled Quiet Weapons for Silent Wars," or pardon me, "Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars." Now, I don't know how I managed to get a copy of this book, but when I found it in my collection of information that I have, I sat down and read it, and it blew my mind because it turns out that over the past 20 years, as I've been wandering, trying to get people to realize that they're being manipulated through the use of media, television, and by Hollywood, which is all media in all nations is always the voice of the government. Um, I've seen pictures of what the U.S. government has been doing during the 70s and 80s down in Central America, Guatemala, El Salvador. As a matter of fact, they just recently in 2011 or 2012 had a large migration of people come up from down south to ask Congress to please ask Coca-Cola to quit killing people, because that's what Coca-Cola does. Dan, when you start talking union promotions and raises down in South America, Central America, they kill you. Um, and they make sure that everybody knows Coca-Cola is the one that had you assassinated. Back in the 70s and 80s, they would kill your whole family. That's basically what American corporations are known for. Now, I didn't really know it as the Quiet War, but when I read the Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars pamphlet, it basically it confirmed everything that I had been grown up learning. And I've lost a lot of people to the Quiet War. I'm a lifetime veteran of the Quiet War, and over the next few weeks and months, I'm hoping to basically give everybody that listens to this station a pretty good overview of what I'm talking about when I speak of the Quiet War. The Quiet War started, I believe, and I'm in the process of trying to come up with a coherent timeline for it. But this media war that they're talking about and have been talking about the past few years, disinformation campaign, that's been going on a lot longer than just the past few years. It's been going, as far as I can trace it, all the way back to the Roman, to the basically the death of Christ, and it probably goes long before that. um, in 1954, basically the current the series of strategic or tactical moves to the quiet silent weapons for quiet wars talks about was started. It's basically a group called the Bilderberg Group, and it's like some of you may have heard of them, some of you may have not, but it's the guest list for the Bilderberg meetings every year is a who's who in media, technology, education, government, royalty, military, and science. Oh, and you can't forget science or financial too, because that's really where it stems from. Um, Basically, what this boils down to is social engineering done on a grand scale, and it's done using the economy, among other things. It's specifically done to basically reinstate slavery, but under a different form. Uh, One of the quotes that really stuck with me in this pamphlet is directly from one of the members of the Bilderberg Group, and it says, "We shall create an economy that will require both parents to work, and thus they will have to give us their children for our subsidy
to raise in their subsidized daycares, and we will provide education that is subpar, so that it will create a gap between us and them that is so vast that not even the most intelligent will be able to comprehend how to cross that gap. Now, I don't know how many of you have been to some of the hoods in this country, but that gap exists. That gap has been created deliberately. It was shortly thereafter that the economy became a two-parent economy where both parents had to go work. The education at this point is laughable. I mean, it's gotten to the point where, like, college these days, all it means is you've read the book and you've taken a multiple choice quiz that, I mean, there's hardly any hands on. And when you walk out the door, you don't know anything about what you're doing. They did away with the apprenticeship program pretty much. So basically, that gap has been created. The purpose of the Quiet War is to diminish us, to reinstate slavery. So as this election comes up, I don't really know much about what Trump's party in all of this is, but I do know that the Clintons have been to the Bilderberg meeting several times, as has Biden. If you look up the guest list on Wikipedia, or if you look on the guest list on their website, because once people found out about it, they pretty much they became public about it. But nobody, not once, has ever spoken of what they talked about in those meetings. Not once. Fact is, they had a reporter find one of the royalty in a store during the last year's meeting, and he denied being who he was and bailed in his car, in his limo. Now, to have royalty lie about who they are is kind of odd, wouldn't you think? And then scramble and run. But I know this: the Quiet War exists. The governments of the world exist for basically their purpose is to keep us divided, to keep us miserable, and to occasionally create wars so that it'll cull the herd. We are what's considered third-class citizens. We're being systematically. It's not only the people of color that are being systematically reduced, diminished. It's all of us. All of us that are on the have-not side of the line, at least. Royalty has always insisted that they're different blood, and over the next few weeks, I'm thinking that I can prove that they are, in fact, not the same as us. Sounds kind of prejudiced, but it's not. It's real. As I've learned more, I've come to a level of understanding where I understand this: we are only limited by that which we refuse to unlearn or have yet to unlearn. So basically, everything we're taught growing up is a lie, and that includes history. That's why I call myself Infinite Sorrow, because I've known this my whole life, and as people are now starting to discover just how much of a lie everything around them is, I've had some people come back and say, "Dude, everything's going just like you said it would," and I'm hoping at some point in time we can have a change before they have this next world war, because from the advent of the internet, there's been a psychological war. The front line of the psychological war is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's where this war is being fought, and our children have been thrown on the front line of that war, completely unprepared. And we've lost a whole generation to it now. I mean, it's like basically between the propaganda and the war going on the psychological war going on the internet, people are pretty much lost these days. And I hope to be able to provide guidance with what I know. So that's me.
and that's what I'm about. And so sometimes, I'm a pretty lighthearted guy. Sometimes I seem pretty somber, and that's because I carry that knowledge and have for many, many years. The only thing that's at one point it got to the point where it was crushing me, but I read the book of Enoch, I found out about the Gnostic texts, basically the book of Enoch, book of Thomas, Mary, Enoch, Mary, Thomas, and Judas. And those helped because Jesus spoke of the very same thing I'm speaking of, which I found both shocking and gratifying because, up until that point, I'd have never called myself a Christian, and now I definitely call myself a Christian. So that's it. I'm going to hand the mic now to Madam Sister DeBong and let her deal with you guys for a little while. And I'm sorry if I seem a little depressed, but this is serious stuff. It's taken a few of my friends' lives, more than a few, and I'm really hoping at some point in time we can all move past slavery and live and let live. Thank you.
Yes, I need to get away. Too much labor, hard work, I'm in need of a raise. Every day I find myself with my mind.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Brooklyn Station holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Please don't you rock my boat, 'cause I don't want my boat to be rocking anyhow. Please don't you rock my boat, no, 'cause I don't want my boat to be rocking. I'm telling you that, ooh, I like it like this. Can you miss? And you should know, ooh, when I like it like this, I'm a really.
Ever felt that you're being kept down, but don't have a clue of what's happening to you? Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue of what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor Sister DOBONG.
You need to seek Sister DOBONG and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister DOBONG. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down, 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Call now. You may be a skeptic, but if your life is not what it should be, what have you got to lose? Make something work for you. It's time you do. Call Sister DOBONG and let she do what she do. You can call it obey, call it what you may, but in a hot drop, she put you back on top. Call now, 718-253-7273. Call now, 253 7273. Sister Dubong.
That's right. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Sister Dubong Show. And this evening, we just got a lot of things we're going to talk about. I'm going to be talking about what's going on in your life and things that you have to do to help yourself spiritually. So wherever you at now, you want to get your friends together, and I'll be giving out those lucky numbers and horoscope. And that's right. If you want to see me personally, you can call me personally at 718-253-7273. And that's 718-253-7273. And also, you may want to be able to write me on WhatsApp. That's 631-612-1742. That's 631-612-1742. I'd like to say good evening, everybody out there. What a beautiful day here in New York City. You know, rain showers always make the bad luck go away. And that's what's happening. New York is getting a wash down because it needed. It needed it. So many people is falling in negative energy and they don't know what's happening to them. And you may be one of those persons going through that right now and not understanding what's going on with your life. I'm going to shuffle some cards here. I already prepared them spiritually. And with the angel that I'm working with, I'm going to be able to see you out there. And I'm going to be able to call some names and what I'm experiencing here. Okay, so you got to bear with me because I'm here looking into these tarot cards and it's just so beautiful. This card came up here that somebody's trying to make themselves happy. They just very unhappy with the situation going on in their life. And no matter what they do to try to please someone, that person is not satisfied with you. You got to stop trying so much. You're overdoing yourself. And it shows here there's going to be a change in your life soon. You may find someone even better. So don't stick around with someone who's really making your life miserable. I'm feeling here with this card here next to that card. There's someone living with someone and you don't want to be living with that person. You're living with that person only for convenience. And that's going to end soon because the person going to discover what's going on with you. And trust me, they're going to make you feel very miserable. So you know what? You need to do some prayers and you need to get yourself together spiritually and emotional because you're really tearing that person down you're living with. And you know you are, but you're not going to win. You're going to lose the situation. So you may have to be moving, getting a better situation. And it may not go so well with you because you got karma following you. Yes, karma is following you. You really need to speak to me and get that spiritual advice that I have for you. And you also need to listen to me on YouTube. I have a YouTube say special spiritual prayers. Now, with that special spiritual prayers on YouTube, you listen to it, and if you're going through something real bad, that spirit automatically aids you, and you can find yourself really, really getting better in the situation. Such a beautiful day, and I want to give my DJ some props working alongside me. That's DJ Tony Blend, and I want to thank him here for playing such good music here. And we had a host tonight uh, on the chair, and he'll be on with me later on during the show. We have changed the schedule, so mind you, the first beginning of the night, there'll be news and events. Not everything necessarily of the station. It's opinions of other, and you can agree or not agree. You can turn your set off, whatever you choose to do. But nothing is of King and Queen Radio. It's people that comes on. They have the right of freedom of speech. So again, with that said, I'm gonna look in this card here. Someone was in the hospital. And I don't think you're going to be returning back. I think things going to go good for you. I think things is going to go well for you. You was under spiritual attack, and that's why things wasn't going good for you. So with that said, I'm going to relax a couple seconds and sip on some tea and give you a chance to call your friends while my DJ come and bring you some good soothing music.
Do the thing I run terrible these days. Would I live in a safe and still no feel safe? Look now, me people, look how we are behave. Marcus Garvey must turn in 9 grave. Fight for we independence, but we are still slave. Yeah. And up said them a rust and still shape. Only in a shop alone, everything raise. Cause everybody standard drop. Then tell me how no man now farm again, them prefer big grape. Said the place governed, but the people still afraid. And after what we walk at them, I say you crime pace. And them even have the age of to make them 9 days. No, we start to keep on them a plan a big rave. Me here say commissioner a plan a big raid. Them search up a to be and find a big blade. And him even have a booking I'm back. Well, at the wall artist.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I got here the Kings of One. The Kings of One in my hand here. And I'm looking at that and the hybrid. And what I'm picking up on, someone with the initial L. The initial L. And what I'm picking up on you may be in a situation or someone got you buying it up some kind of way and you're very unhappy. You're going to come out of that situation and you're going to find yourself into a new whole realm of life. So your cards are looking good for you. With the cards I was dealing before, I seen where somebody's going out there and you're trying to meet somebody hard. And I mean, you're really going and trying to meet someone. You are going to find the person you're looking for. So seeking you shall find. You've been looking for a while and you really even bought yourself some new outfits and some new clothes, and that's going to be very good. Yes, you're in the right track. You're moving along by yourself and you're going to meet that person. You may have friends and people telling you, oh, don't do this and don't go by yourself. Don't do this and this is going to happen. Listen, you've been by yourself for long enough. Go ahead on and travel and do what you got to do because your future is in your hand. And right now I see a turning point for you and a good life for you. And you know, I'm looking at this devil card here. And someone got terrible witchcraft on them, like someone is trying to stop you from succeeding. It's like you try to move one foot forward and you find yourself back in the hole again. Yes, this devil card is following somebody out there I'm talking to, and you feel a vibration. You know it's you. And you're going through the situation where you just want to set yourself free from everybody. You want to move, like you want to go to another whole new location, a whole new surrounding. And I think that's a good thing to do. You make that change, and I think it'll be very good for you because I do see you're going to move in the right direction. But emotionally, you may feel like a letdown. Okay, it's the cards are turning, the spinning, are turning. I'm gonna take it back to the DJ and give you a little more sample.
A man should have a fence himself and stop stand up like a buck upon a shelf. I try to enjoy what other live for. Yeah, you know. Boy, mama have a one, daddy have him one. Anything them have, you better leave that alone. Yeah, you wanna die, yet you wanna go on. Do you want a man for living or you wanna go? Don't depend on mommy. See then let's go will not depend on daddy. The key no light. Don't depend on nobody. Show the whole of them your independence, somebody. But it's not a good intention. See the man at least for your grandmother pension. If mama no cook, you go sit down up at Denton. Leave the pot with just a piece of the tree.
Yes. I know you're enjoying this music, and that's what we're gonna have 10:30 until midnight. Yes, so you be expecting that good music. Don't go nowhere because Tony Blend gonna blend it up for us during that hour when we have the talk show. Okay, this is Sister DeBong Alva, and I know you're with me. And if you're a Capricorn, your lucky number is 8432. Virgo 9738. Cancer 1429. Now, if you want to call in now during this hour, the number is 718-253-4239. 718-676-0820. And if you're on Facebook, on Zina Palin, I can see it, you can call me, write me on Zina Palin. Okay, so I want to thank you. I know you all listen to kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, and sisterdubong.com, which is WVIP 935.FM. That's still WVIP 93.5 FM. So I want to say good evening and welcome to this great show, Sister Dubong Alva. Okay, Capricorn. I'm going to pull a card for you, Capricorn, and see what I see for you. Capricorn, very interesting card for you. You may be all about business right now, and you may want to just keep people out from around you and follow your own ideas. You may have something in mind. Don't be so easy to speak about it. Do it, make it happen, and then talk about it later. Because right now your card is spinning for you to be able to conquer anything you want to get right now. So this is your hour to shine. So you don't want to sit around and wait for nobody else, because this is your hour to shine. So Capricorn, I pull that card for you. I like to pull a card for Pisces. Pisces is a strong card. And, whoa, that's the Four of Cups. Pisces, relax yourself. Don't let nobody get your temper up, and keep yourself calm. You'll have a lot of people trying to offer you things you don't want, or trying to make you accept things. It shows all Pisces is trying to get themselves prepared, especially health-wise. I'm looking at this card here, the Four of Cups, and it shows that Pisces is really a strong sign, but they're not taking no nonsense from anybody right now. Most Pisces are really, really moving in the direction that they want to go, and they're not going to be just taking anything from anyone. So Pisces, this is your time. Do what you got to do. Pisces, your lucky number is 343. For some reason, that's a good number. You got the 3, 4, and 3. Wow, that's a good number. And keep it going, Pisces. Move on ahead. Again, this is Sister Dubong. You can call me daily. That's 718-253-7273. Let me discuss your life with you. You going through something, or maybe you having an issue, or maybe you're going through something in life you need someone to talk to. I'm that person, can talk to you and aid you in any situation you're going through. You can call me. I am looking at this card here. I feel someone is going to get blessed. Someone today is going to get blessed. You've been waiting on that blessing. And matter of fact, I see your life has not been going good at all. Like everything is going against you, and you feel like you want to give up. But what you need to do is take one white candle, pass it over your body from head to toe. It can be in the glass too. You're going to pass it over your head from head to toe. And then from that, you're going to be able to, they blocked this video. I guess the music, they blocked. I don't know why all of a sudden they blocked the video. But anyway, I'm going to redo it again. DJ, play while I set the video back up. They're blocking it. I don't know why.
Me tocas y me hunden las olas y me hunde la lluvia. Me besas, sueño y miel en mi boca, sueño y miel en la ropa. Ay, recuerda, y me voy, y te vas, y te vas. amar a mí me mece el cielo y ya no quiero mucho, ya no quiero menos porque no pueda, tampoco quiero luego siento que tengo poco tiempo, yo no quiero perder.
Okay, we're back. Wow, this hour is going so fast. So if you're joining us back, the video block. That's why sometimes I'm trying to play so much music because I see they block all the videos. We have to play music, I guess, that they decide for you to play. You can't play what you want to play nowadays. They give you special music to play. If you can't play it all, they just block the videos. Okay, but beyond that, I'm going to take you back to some more psychic reading again. You can call me daily. That's 718-253-7273, 718 253-7273. You want to write me, that's 631-612-1742. And you can donate to this cause of this station by going to kingandqueenradio.com. You can donate there, brooklynstation.com, sisterdubong.com. We'd love for you to give some donations here and share and like the page to your friends. Let them know we're coming on and we are changing things around a little bit. So want to thank everybody who's on there. Again, if you Virgo, I hope I can get through you without the confusion and negativity. As I said before, you can take that white candle, pass the white candle all over your body. The person who was going through such badness in your life and things is not going good, you can either have the candle out of jar, in a jar. Make sure you pass it over your body, and you're going to put it in a safe place after you pass over your body, and you're going to pray the 23rd song over it for 7 days. And you should see a tremendous change of your luck, and things should go very good for you. I want to say shout out to everybody out there tuning in, sharing like the page, send your likes. Okay, Aquarius. Very interested, Aquarius. You're really doing what you got to do. You're focusing basically on making your life a story. You may want to write something now or talk about your life to other people because you got a lot to tell. You have experienced a lot. You went through a lot in life and you know a lot of things. You may be thinking about the military or doing something with the military. That's a good idea. Aquarius, you're a fighter and you don't give up so easy. So continue your fight because things is going to be better for you. So again, Aquarius, this is the time for you to dress up and move in the direction you have to go. So many people listening out there. I want to say thank you. You're listening to the Sister DeBong Show now. In a little while, we're going to be coming up with all the artists, promoting all the artists. You'll be able to hear them. And then we'll be coming on me and Shay at 10:30, and we're going to be bringing our normal show. But the beginning of the night from now on, it'll be Shay starting off the beginning. It'll be me with psychic readings at 9:30. So make sure you tell your friends. And 10 o'clock, promoting all our artists out there in Africa. Everybody need to be promoting 10 to 10:30, sharing the artists and sharing the page. Go back to my psychic readings because I'm almost coming to that hour. You can visit YouTube channel. That's Sister Dubong Special Prayer. And if you don't know how to spell that, Sister Dubong, that's SisterDobong, Sister Dubong Special Prayer. And if you're having troubles in your life, just listen to that, and that can help you. Also on sisterdubong.com, which is WVIP 935.fm. That's WVIP 935.fm. That's sisterdubong.com. You can go there and you can be able to download spiritual prayers, little or nothing, and it tells you how to help yourself spiritual, given away absolutely free. You can't beat it. You don't have to go to the religious store when you can go on sisterdubong.com, which is WVIP 935.fm. Go there and find the prayers you like, download them, and it'll teach you what to do, and you'll be able to help yourself and you don't have to run all over the place. The prayers are designed by the angels in the spirit to help you and to guide you along the way. Okay, so again, I want to get to Gemini's because we don't have much more to go. Gemini, this is something that I'm picking up the sun card with you, which meaning right now, this is your chance to try doing some traveling, try getting around and meeting different people. Gemini, I know your personality, you change, but you're very sweetheart. You're very good. Right now, you'll be very compatible with Pisces. Gemini and Pisces, you'll get along very good because while Pisces going one way, you going the other way, but you usually meet up the same way. So Gemini and Pisces, right now, you can connect beautifully. So that match is like a match in heaven right now. And before I go, don't forget you can call me 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273 and ask me one free question. Yes, in the next half an hour. So you got that chance, 718-253-7273. Or you can write me. I won't be able to answer you now. AfricanReader@AOL.com. AfricanReader@AOL.com. So it's been a beautiful evening here with you. I'm getting ready to close off. And your lucky numbers is 949. Your 6 numbers is 7, 21, 13, 4, 18, 5. And your bonus number is 25. Okay, folks, so I enjoyed being here with you again, and it's a great show. Let everybody know, and I'll see you next Monday, same time, 9:30. I'll be back here, Sister DOBONG show, and bringing you those lucky numbers and horoscope. So don't miss this show. Okay, we're going to take it to our famous DJ, and I mean famous DJ, well talked about, and also a well famous magician, Tony Blinn.
You hear them talking, say you're the type to play them games, avoid their warning. You don't need to stay away. If you feel like I do, you'll see the truth in my eyes. Tonight, come here girl, I'll put the work in. This fire, let's keep it burning. Let them talk when you are around it. On and on, yeah. They whisper, I know you see it. Between us, you know I'll keep it. Don't believe it until you see it. Don't watch no rumor. Don't watch no rumors.
So baby, just pull up to me, let me pull you up and over. Close to your body like say we are rubber dog. And a hug, make it on your Martin or the eye. Can't talk no one, no matter what them a try. So no listen to the talking on the down low. Most of them no want to see you happy, oh no. I show we not hiding, oh I love show. Display love, everybody go know. But girl, you can know, say you know for them a work. Dirty bad mind could do get a better work. This relationship a float like a love boat. So on that note,
I know they trying, but they won't tear us apart. Why they keep crying? They don't know what's in my heart. If you feel like I do, you'll see the truth. Can't hide what's in I'll put the work in. This fire, let's keep it burning. Let them talk when do around thing on and on, on and on, yeah. They whisper, I know your secret. Between us, you know I'll keep it. Don't believe it until you see it. Don't watch no rumors. Don't watch your rumors. Don't watch no rumors.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Brooklyn Station holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Ever felt that you're being kept down, but don't have a clue of what's happening to you? Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue of what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor, Sister DOBONG.
You need to seek Sister DOBONG and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister DOBONG. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down, 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Call now. You may be a skeptic, but if your life is not what it should be, what have you got to lose? Make something work for you. It's time you do. Call Sister DOBONG and let she do what she do. You can call it obey, call it what you may, but in a hot drop, she put you back on top. Call now, 718-253-7273. Call now, 718-253-7273. Sister DOBONG.
I know you can.
If you're looking for solution to all your problems in life, there is one person and one person only you should come to, Sister DOBONG. Our address is 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Phone number is 718-253-7273. Make it your duty to see Sister DOBONG if you're going through any problems in life. I can tell you from my experience, she is the best. She is the one and only that you should come to. Don't go to anyone else, because she have the solution to all of your problems, Sister DOBONG.
I was recommended to Sister DOBONG at 1752 Flatbush Avenue by a friend of mine because I was actually going through a whole bunch of stuff. And since I've came here, I felt so much different, so much better. And I'm encouraging everybody because things could happen. You never know. And anybody who is going through what I think that I went through, I mean, just come to 1752 Flatbush Avenue and see this lady, and then you would get all the results that you need.
And you know what? I like it.
At Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
Hey, are you a DJ, an artist, a business owner that wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, New York. Or you can call us on 718-253-7273. King and Queen Radio, we are here for you.
Real sound, no faking. Yeah. That's what I so beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah. Don't give up. Just tune into your radio. Every Monday, we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. And it's a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday, every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. International reggae dancehall every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Smokes mix in the kitchen.
She goes there.
Hello, listeners out there. I go by the name Jolly Boy, an Afro-pop singer, an entertainer, a songwriter, a performing art. You can check my songs out on Kings and Queens Radio and all the streaming platforms. Thank you very much.
Hello, look, yeah. She goes there. My pretty little princess, goodness. Oh my god, yeah, she's full of greatness. I go bless you every day on my diet. Any nigga come close, I go shout diet. On top me to sell a H, baby no fit diet. Follow me, parachute, make we go fly jet. This one no be street matter, never ever fly fence. Carry me, meaty papa, make up pay your diary. On a wedding day, all of us will fly yellow. With my fellow, them go follow. Cause I'm slim and I'm fresh, never die. A, B, C. Me and you go count together. 1, 2, 3. Ay. No stress, no stress. A, B, C. Me and you go count together. 1, 2, 3. Ay. No stress, no stress. Brother me, but no bother me. I don't care about the economy. Buhari, oh no Buhari. Anything you want, I go ordering. Hello, babe. Into the room, yeah, me and you, yeah, we go talk, you could talk, kitty, go, you could talk, kitty, yeah, you could talk, I never pay for a fool, we could talk, we could talk, kitty, go, yeah, ABC. Me and you go down together. 1, 2, 3. Ay. No stress, no stress. A, B, C. Me and you go down together. 1, 2, 3. Ay. No stress, no stress. Anything you want, normally I go do. I go shift the womb if you tell me to do. Yeah, to the promised land, all of us we go reach, Yeah. Listen to rhythm, harmony, melody, show walking, comedy. Me and you go jump on it, everly, normally. My money in the body. I no go never, ever ready for money. I get money.
Yeah, what's good, my people? To superstar David Brown music all the way from Nigeria. Go listen to my songs on all streaming platform. Follow my platform, David Brown music all the way from Nigeria. I love you guys.
Number one, David Brown. Lyrical master.
On the beat, King Crap.
Lyrical.
Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? She want top up, she want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. She want top up, she want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. None of me. Excuse me, baby, let me talk to you. Excuse me, can I have your number? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She said she's not interested. Excuse me, baby, let me chat with you. Excuse me, will you be my lover? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She said she's not interested. She said she want man like Adeleke. She said she want man like Dangote. She said she want man like Adedola. This and not the robbers. She said she want guy like Timaya. She said she want guy like Opio. She said she want guy like Starboy. If you not got the robbers. Oh my girl, you want top up. She no like any guy with the fuck up. If you no get money for your pocket, make you shut up. Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello?
Big vibe.
DJ Patman.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey.
Hello, listeners. I go by the name DJ Patmax, and I want you all to go listen to my new single, Emotions, featuring Oluwa Delight, K3 Addis, on all streaming platforms.
Big vibe. DJ Patman.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Hey. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come bounce for me, shawty.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I wonder what you are. Shake on for the money. I wanna dance up your body. Why your waist make I spend the rubber? Shawty say make I spend the dollar. If I need you to show, me I'm a to show. Somebody, I will take you tsunami. I will take you to Paris. Somebody.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty. My mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty.
Ride for me, die for me. You said that you gon' take your time with me. So why all these niggas come spy on me? You say I'm the queen, but you lie to me. Am I yours? Are you mine? Or are we passing time? I don't know. I feel high. You got me on a timeline. Yeah. So call it for me now. Do it once. Baby, give me one dance. Baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah.
Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey.
Yeah, I go by the name Smoke's Kitchen, a music producer and a recording artist. Go stream my song on all musical stores. And don't forget to tune in to King and Queen radio station and Brooklyn station. Hope to see you soon. Yes, sir.
That's what's
So make you come outside to baby. So many things we gotta do, baby. You put the fire in my eyes, so shawty. Burning push. And I love you control myself again. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause see hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause see hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. Location. Yeah, these feelings I got for you is emotional. You call it madness, but I call it love. Supernatural. I'll be keeping it real with you till the day I die. I'll be all your hands. Baby, another day without you, cause all I need is somebody when it's about you. I'm feeling so lonely when you there, I'm gonna locate you. Oh, you tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Oh, you tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey come see your potential, all I want is to make you my baby. You dey come see your potential, all I want is to make you my baby. So make it come outside to baby, make we enjoy. So many things we gotta do, baby. You make my world go round. You put the fire in my eyes, so shawty. Burning bush, and I love you control myself again. Oh, you tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Oh, you tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey come see your potential, all I want is to make you my baby. You dey come see your potential, all I want is to make you my baby.
Give me time on your space. Make a lot for the place. I not gonna ever down for your love. Oh. I give you all that you dream of. More than a good, she nice. She give me all the melody and vibes. More than a good, she nice. Oh, give me that loving, yeah, 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 yeah. Give me that loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Some of them are young, some of them are snitching. She be my melody, I've been searching. She's the fine girl I've been searching for, yeah, yeah. I'm out there, Eminado. She find past 3, mommy, what now? Your waist personality, they cause kata kata. Oh, I'm tempting to touch your body, oh. If you don't know, you go know. Loving you is all I want to do. Oh. Make you come turn me to moo. Oh. I'ma get shake it like that, like a dart from the judge. Come rotate it for your zaddy, black drop top Maserati. I'ma get shake it like.
Trigger fire, trigger fire, trigger fire, trigger fire. Yeah. Other you, don't make me leave me alone. Other you, I dey feel that you way you dey make me roll up. And every day and every time you worry me, so you want to be with me. Yeah, say me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Please don't leave me lonely, me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Yeah, me throw a fade, me throw a fade. Now call it, me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Watch out now, yeah. Slide me up on me DM now. She I love the way me sing me song. She say I be real dada, and she ready for a link up the party. Every day so we sign up the party. Yo, she a bubble up for me and make me feel like a key. Me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. And now you will please don't leave me lonely. Yeah. Me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Now call it me throw a fade, yeah. Why, let me tell you one thing, girl. She like the way me singing me song and follow me on a Twitter, Instagram. Oh na, yeah. I'm in love with your shape. I'm in love with everything you do that make me crazy. Scene, I'm in love with your shape. I'm in love with everything they do will make me crazy. Yeah. Shake that body, girl. Get my body, girl. Rock that body, girl. I get my body, girl. Me love the way you make me cry. Ever since you came to my life, you are mine. I wonder if you get that smile. I found that bust my mind. So don't waste my time, and I call it, yeah. Because I love you too now. Me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. What's the mean, yeah, me say that, now me throw a fade. Well, yeah. Don't waste my time, me throw a fade. Me throw a fade, yeah. Yo, Teddy, and I got one classic man. Right now within a Teddy, doing something much more for the girl. I alongside Teddy. So what's up, man? I love the radio. Let's up.
This kind of love, yes, man. Baby, don't move for me now. Yeah. I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been calling your number. I want to take you to mama. I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been calling your number. I want to take you. So where you did? Tell me where you did. Anywhere you did. Not there, I want it. So where you did? Tell me where you did. Anywhere you did. Not there, I want it. This where you did. Tell me where you did. I go lap you day. Just tell me where you did. I go give all the girl them back space. You will enter my queen shipper. You did to stop the boys for Insta. Mona Lista, hasta la vista. Yeah. Say what you want, I go buy for two. Do anything for you. I go carry you, show you what I'm in love. So where you did? Tell me where you did. Anywhere you did. Not day, I one day. Anywhere you did, tell me where you did. Anywhere you did, not day, I one day.
If I ever lose you, girl, I take hold me down. I'm if you move for life. Yeah, we got it. Be careful now. All of the talks, we fuck up the vibes. Now me be your man. Now you be my girl and I'm proud of your mind. Sweet love what you give me. Girl, I swear say now for your hand. I put my life till the end. I swear say it be you. On my track, on my road. Now you they make me come by you. Since I set my eyes on you. Now you they make me feel like complete human being. Because of you, I'm a complete human being. Girl, I your love.
Slowly taking over, but with you on no other. Now you I want for my life. Nobody else no be lie. Got you for life, want you tonight. Sure you know no be lie. And you scatter my head today, scatter my head all night. You say baby mark me now, baby mark me now, baby girl you too fine, baby mark me now. You said, baby, mark me now, my own Malita.
I go by the name DJ Bad Max.
On my track, on my road, now you they make me come back here. Since I set my eyes on you, now you they make me feel like complete human being. Because of you, I'm a complete human being. Girl, I your love.
I go by the name DJ Bad Max.
Oh my sweet girl, you final. Girl, you dem my mind a reminder. I no go lie, you fine past Rihanna. Even when you know we're designer, I no go tire. Leave me alone, make a fire, fire. Say man no go to a man. Even when man them Maya. When you sweet passy chocolate. Cause your love they make man they meditate. See me no go leave you, we go date. So baby come close, maybe we relate. My baby sucker, oh. She like the way I fuck, oh. Come close.
Okay, good evening. Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBound.com. And we're going to be going back to our original program after tonight. We're going to go back to the original. We was just testing it out, but I decided that I'm going to be doing a Sister the Bong podcast separately, all together separately, so that way they can't be cutting off the music with the show. So we'll be continuing our show, but I'll be doing separate podcasts, and I'll let you all know when I'll be doing it. And I want to say shout out there to Wonko, and I want to say shout out to everybody out there listening now to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBound.com. And I guess with that said, the phone's starting to ring. Okay, so I got my host back here. We're going to have to go back. Did you get your microphone? Okay. You got to put it on both of us. So maybe you have to put it over there so we get both. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Will it get both of us? Okay. So, okay. All right. Anybody want to call in the number right now, 718-253-4239. I decided I'm going to go back to the original because the numbers are very high with the originality show. And to start it all over again may create a little, so I'm going to be doing Sister DeBong separately. Because what happened is when I'm doing Sister DeBong show and the same time I'm playing music, they cut in the show. You understand? So I got to beat Facebook them to their game. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it by myself. So if I'm doing it by myself, ain't nothing they can do to cut nothing.
Yeah, no music playing.
No.
Yeah, because copyrights are like a pretty big issue as far as.
So it's copyrights, and I got too many enemies cutting things. So you ain't won. I'll win because I'm Sister Dubong. So the devil's a liar. Okay, you want to call in? The number is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. I like my settings and I like the scenery. So, it's been successful many, many years, so why should I change it? I just need to get the guests in here. If you want to get a guest, and I'd work hard and I'll get the guests on myself like I always did. I ain't waiting on nobody to get no guests. I'm going to do it myself. Okay, that's that call on the line. Okay, caller. Hello, caller.
How you doing, Zina?
Good. How are you?
Great. I'm calling from California.
Oh, beautiful. Calling from California. It's good. How's the weather in California?
It's up and down.
Oh, that's wonderful. And why are you calling in this evening?
I have a song request, and I also want to ask a question.
Okay, that's beautiful. And what is your phone request?
I would love the request for the song would be Marvin Gaye, Trouble Man.
Okay, well, I wouldn't know if the DJ got that available. I can't answer that one because you caught us off guard. So you may have to get that next week if you don't get it now. And what is your question?
My question is, have you ever been outside the country?
Well, I have been outside the country, yes. And why did you ask that?
Because it seems the standard of living in other countries overseas is better than America.
Well, the things overseas, I won't say nothing better than America. And I've been out the country. Maybe the culture is a little better because people go to church and do those things there, and they're more settled and are more conservative. But the reality, financially, it's nothing better than America. Only thing in America, you have to struggle and fight to get it and be crooked and all the rest. So that's why America is so bad because of the money here. Wherever there's money, I don't care what country it is, you're going to go to that struggle of,
Finance.
yes. But it would be better if you go on vacation, yes. And that's what it's designed to fool you. When you go out of countries, they don't take you to the real parts. I've got so much echo. Can you please lower some of these things? It's you got to turn down the volume inside of this thing. I'm sorry, guest, because I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk to you, and it's echoing. I can't talk to you because it's echoing. So what happened is why you was out of the country?
No, ma'am.
Well, let me tell you something. It's beautiful to go out the country and spend your money up. Me, I look at it, it's good. If I'm rich, I would love it. But me being not rich, I'm gonna stay right here and enjoy the country right here in this country. Because everything in that country is here if you got the money. And you get the best of it. Because when I was in the country, I watched how the mangoes off the tree. I watch how the mango off the tree is, the mango, it's, it's echoing back here at me. So it's really aggravating me here. So I was watching the mangoes off the tree, how they used to pick the best mangoes. And you know what they used to do? They used to send them to America. And the people down there get the worst of everything. So it's not like you think it is. That's why people trying to get out of those countries, because when they there, you don't have, you don't get what you deserve.
I agree.
And by the way, I'm gonna be working with you soon. So it's good talking to you, and it's good you called me from California.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I got that pretty much under control. Okay, so the echoing, I should.
Oh my sweet girl, you fine now. Girl, you dem my mind a reminder. I no go lie, you fine past Rihanna. Even when you know we're designer, I no go tire. Give me a love, make a fire. See man no go to a mouth. Even when man dem Maya. Girl, you sweet passy chocolate. Cause your love they make man they meditate. See me no go leave you, we go date. So baby come close, my boo relate. My baby sucker. She like the way I fuck Come close my auto. Okay, let's take it slow. I like the way that you bend down low. Baby, my girl, I no go let you go. Hey, I no go let you go, no. Okay, let's take it slow. I like the way that you bend down low. Baby, my girl, I no go let you go. Hey, I no go let you go, no. You get my heart captivated. Sweet melodies, you give me latest. You give me this, I take it. Back in my me, I no go fake it. See the love I get for you, I got info. Whenever I come around, don't call me fool. When I say I love you, say you love me too. Cause I love you, my boo. See my love is serious. Got me so confused. Hey girl, your back is dangerous. Oh, you look so dangerous. My baby sucker. She like the way I fuck Come close my auto. Okay, let's take it slow. I like the way that you bend down low. Baby, my girl, I no go let you go. Hey, I no go let you go, no. Okay, let's take it slow. I like the way that you bend down low. Baby, my girl, I no go let you go. Hey, I no go let you go, no. Slow down, my baby. Give me one time. With you, I'm ready. Slow down, my baby. one time. With you, I'm
So it's coming from.
What you think? What you feel now? What you know? To be real. What you think? I love you. What you feel now? I'm gonna need you. What you know? To be real. Get my pay, and I always plan to move ahead of the game if I can. I want to clear all my arrears, but each month a new stack appears. Once again, reality sets in.
Well, good evening, and I got Che alongside me, and you heard him before, and that was a great topic you was talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together like a podcast series for it.
Mm-hmm.
In order to prove like what I'm trying to get across, is that this information campaign can be traced all the way back to the Roman Empire and possibly beyond. Is an extensive amount of research.
Well, we can't wait because it would be very good. I'm starting a podcast as well. I'm gonna start a podcast very soon with someone. We planned it today. We're gonna make a podcast because I got to make podcasts. I got to get these numbers sky high. I appreciate you folks out there, but you've got to speed it up. And I'm gonna take that caller, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hi, Zina. It's Aaron Bates.
Good evening, Mr.
And I hope
Bates.
you're doing well.
Good. Yes, Mr.
God
Bates.
bless you. I want to give a shout out to everyone out there that's listening. My name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com. If you would like to promote your music or business on our radio stations, please give me a call at 732-666-8403. Again, my name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com. Please give me a call if you want to promote your music and business on our radio stations at 732-666-8403. And if you call and get my voicemail, all you need to do is leave your name and phone number, and I will call you back. We have a lot of great slots available for you to promote. God bless you, Z, and have a wonderful show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bates. And that's right. And what is your number again, Mr. Bates?
732-666-8403.
That's right, folks.
And if you call and get my voicemail, always leave your name and number, and I'll call you back.
That's right. If you'd like to advertise on this program, give Mr. Bates a call, and he will make sure you're able to get on this program. Okay.
God bless you, Zina.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bates.
Love you very much. God bless.
Okay, bye. Okay, folks, we are listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com. If you're just tuning in, like to call in, the number is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Hello, caller.
Hello, D. Good night. How are you?
Oh, good, and you? How are you?
I'm all right. A little bit under the weather, but
Well, you sound good. You sound happy. You sound joyful. Look like that man was under control.
yeah, we managed to spend a little time together.
You had a good time. You had a real good time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trying to do it again soon.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know, I got that fixed quick. That kind of fixed quick. When you're ready, you know what? I know what to do. I tell you what to do. Did you hear that show when I did Sister the Bomb show earlier?
No, I was at work.
Okay, well, that's why we're gonna be doing separate things. We continue doing this show, King and Queen Radio. What you like to know, sweetheart?
Well, that fixed quick. What about that? Because I need him. He's still a little not himself. They still, he just got to get back face to face to me. He's still like,
He still ain't getting face to face?
He's still not as close as we should be. He's still stagnant and distant, not texting as much and calling as much.
Well, because he need a break. Yeah, I guess he's trying not to make it too serious. See, you want it serious. He want fun. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can be love too, but you know, sometimes people just love to have a little good time. You know what I'm saying?
But I told you, ever since he read that woman, I keep telling you, that woman on the job, they did their magic and he ain't come back from it yet.
Well, he's still on the job with the woman?
No, he's not with the woman. Whatever they done is, remember, every time that woman was the one causing the blockages. So we still ain't get him back from that. And when people want to mess things up, they'll put him like that. They have him,
Well, you had him, so yeah, that was your job to keep him. You can't let him run.
I just need it tighter, Quick fix. You have the fix quick. What is that about?
Well, we got to hook you up with that. I'll talk to you about that tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, so also, I had a girl. I ordered some products from her, but I don't know if she's dead or alive. I've never heard from her.
Well, you know, she's a
she's
a con artist. Anytime they take your money and say they're gonna give you this, they send you a little bit. And then
but she did. I did good business with her the first time. Nothing ever happened.
That's how it go. They do it the first time until they get you to get big money coming.
What's that for old saying? First one's free, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that.
Yeah, they get you. They got you. I told you that from day one. She was a crook.
Yeah, but I felt that it came from a woman that I was dealing with pertaining to my house. She had someone in her business and she lost money. So, sometimes when people lose money, they want it to happen to you.
That's why you don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying,
Well, we got to work on that. We'll hook it up when you're ready, okay?
All righty. So nothing else for me, nothing else.
Well, let me give you some lucky numbers. I like that 228 for you. And I like 7, 25, 16, 8, and 32. Those are good numbers too. All right,
Yeah.
You hit them. Somebody hit last week. They brought me a gift. And people out there, you hit, because Kat be giving out good numbers. And
what time Kat comes on?
She should be on by 11. She known to give good numbers. As long as I known her, she used to hit.
When she comes on?
Hit every week by 11:30.
11:30. Yes, I think I heard her last week.
And nobody ever sent her a donation. That's right, you folks, you hitting the numbers, and she know you hitting it.
So it's you gotta bless you. You at least donate
Yeah,
to the
you gotta
station.
share.
They don't share nothing and they hidden it. They trust me, millions of people listening to the show, and I know who hidden it too. I ain't gonna tell
I
I ain't
need
gonna
to
tell you
win
what
some
I
money
can do.
right now, D.
You know I can take it back when I'm ready. Okay. So let me go before I turn bad up in here. You know I can turn bad
All
in
right,
a
now I don't
second.
want to do that.
Okay, okay.
Okay, D, love you.
Love you too.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, folks, let's get it on. Like that song say Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. You know something, what's going on? There is a instant rush that people are dwelling back in the past. They want the music from the past. They want everything from the past. Even cowboy stuff gonna come back out. It's like, what is this that they don't find nothing in the future that they run into the past?
I think that one of the things we run into is I call it willful ignorance, because it's people tend to we're raised to avoid unpleasant truths, right? To fear them and to kind of look away from them and ignore them. And the future is looking pretty bleak. I mean, if you it, it's the whole 24-hour connectivity and 24 hours of news isn't necessarily.
Yeah, where's your life as a human being?
Yeah,
and so that's why people are rushing back to the past. They want to hear songs of love. And just like the gentleman asked him for that certain song, those songs was a time when you can hear love in them, and they talked about love. They talk about their feelings. And people are really going back in the clubs. I'm surprised they playing music like in the 60s and 70s. And the young people are in there jumping and dancing like it's unbelievable.
Well, it's because I know I'm personally music is my coping mechanism. So it's often when I'm disturbed.
And you know what coming back more than ever, which gonna come back even powerful, and people of color, already the Mexicans in it, is music like Roy Stewart. A lot of the music, because remember in those days people had to express their feelings. You couldn't deal with your mother and father so easy, so you had to express your feelings. So a lot of psychedelic music was in, mushrooms and all that stuff, because you needed something to cope with with the war and all these wars and all these different type of people. So everybody was doing mushrooms and psychedelic drugs. They even had one, the Mexican, who was that Mexican used to take the peyote and Castellano? What? You, yeah, you read the book and you take the mescaline and you go on the trip with him.
I can't remember the name of it though.
I took you way back.
Yeah.
My friends, all of them used to do that because I was into them rock bands, rock music.
See, I was into punk, and we did a lot of hallucinogens, but I don't know if it basically Colorado they decriminalized mushrooms, and you can
Wow.
actually get mushroom growing, chimpanzee growing kits in some of the smoke shops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're starting to use that. They're starting to use some psychedelics, and
Are they using that now?
they're using psychedelics and they're using ketamine.
So what they calling it a different name? It's under a different name
Well,
now.
they're using it for treatment now. So
Oh,
if you got neurological or psychological issues, they'll give you some ketamine.
Wow.
Which I don't, to me that's not exactly the best. And mushrooms really are a little too emotional for me. And if I was going to use psychedelics for treatment, I would use LSD because it's a lot more logical.
Unclaimer, folks, don't try none of these drugs.
Well, I'm a shaman.
Yeah. Well, my people are shamans too from Peru. So Peru, we got all everything you want to name. I know. So.
But I'm a weird shaman because I use chemicals, whereas most of the time I'm using peyote and stuff. But it's like. I don't like to.
Well, if you're very smart like I was, we can go out in the bushes and find certain plants and you can get high as a cooter bird. Like they used to say, a cooter bird. Yeah, we knew which ones not to pick, and especially the one where the frog used to hang around. Yeah, you was warned not to touch that. Even touching the frog, you can get messed up. Them frogs that has them little spots on the back. My mother used to threaten me, "Don't you get near the total frog." I said, "Don't get near that total frog. They got chemicals on them, can poison you."
Yeah, I remember at one point in time, I went on a short. Well, I would say short. It was about a year of getting into the designer drugs, right? And I mean, talk about scary stuff. Woo!
But my generation, they tried it. Nothing they didn't do. As far as even sniffing glue.
Yeah.
There was glue in the bag. I used to come around dating a guy, and the next thing you know, he pull out this bag, and I'm thinking, what the hell he doing with the bag? Then after a while, I seen him put it up to his face, and he was sniffing. I said, you got to get out of here because the smell is so strong. You can get high just being around the person.
Yeah, I remember in Seattle it was paint.
And they paint, yeah.
Silver, copper, gold.
Yeah. You used to spray paint.
I remember one time, and you see people walking around with these socks in their mouth that they spray it into.
That's why, I like talking to you because you can talk this generation. And out there, I hope a lot of young people just don't look at us a bunch of old folks because we lived a life that they don't even hear of or never even think existed. For some apparently reason, that whole era, they wiped it out. And the young kids are believing they're the ones that doing it all. If they only know their grandmothers and their mothers, the stuff they was doing.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of that generation died off. Yeah. Because the AIDS came and wiped out a lot of people. They don't tell you about it. Straight and gay. They make it look like it was gay people. No, it was straight people too. They just didn't mention how many straight people the AIDS was killing. But it wiped out a lot of population. Yeah. It did just as much cleansing as the COVID or more.
And then you got the crack wars, which, that wiped out whole generations of leadership in every hood in the country,
And then if you want to get to the gangs, oh my God, these gangs think they're bad. They ain't nothing like the past. Them gangs used to get on the train and go and meet another gang and start fighting right in the territory and take over the territory.
Yeah, they used to. The 80s gang wars.
And they was carrying knives and everything you want to think of. I don't think they use guns that much.
I remember when they started doing drive-bys.
They was drive-by. That came.
Was pissed off about that because it was, to us old schoolers, that was pussy. It's like, and then I know in California, some old timers came up from down south. I think it was for MS, the MS-13 gang, and said, "Man, you can't just drive by and shoot people. That's pussy. You got to at least have one foot on the ground." So in California, when they were doing drive-bys, they pull up
and they just shoot you, and
they put one foot on the ground and then shoot you.
Wow. That's amazing how. So these gangs is nothing like gangs. They just a bunch of people getting together like friends and proving to each other what they can do best. But those gangs in the past was accomplishing in what they wanted. If they wanted your territory, they was taking it. And then they was going to take that whole neighborhood. They was going to take it. And you wasn't going to go past that street. I don't care what. But I think the police system was more stronger then than it is now. And they couldn't control them gangs. Why was that?
I don't know.
Because it was police searching you all on the street. You come on the street, people don't know that. They would search you, throw you all up against their cars and stuff, and they would plant stuff on you back in them days. They was planting drugs on you. They was doing all kind of stuff. And I don't understand where the change came that this new generation don't experience that. They really are a good generation.
Well, you got to think that, it's like the current generation.
They're a good generation. I can't even look at them as gangsters.
They grew up basically in a different world.
By themselves.
But, well, no, kind of, sort of, but they grew up. I mean, think about the COVID, the kids who hit their early teens, right, when COVID hit, right? They've spent basically their whole teens hanging out with their parents.
Oh,
can you imagine that?
That's true too. So where in our generation we was in the streets, parents would throw you in the street. Get out of my business. Get out from around me. Go. Get outside. Yeah, this generation, the mama, you keep them all in the house, keep them all. So all they do is do computer stuff, and what they see, they copycats, but not the real deal.
The problem is that, it's like
which is better. You don't have much killing.
True.
You don't have.
No, man. This heroin war that China is conducting against us with the fentanyl is taking them out. I mean, bad.
So people really doing all these well, see, I don't get out there, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
it is a war with fentanyl and all that.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, I really think we ought to do a march to the Vietnam Wall and build a temporary wall right there going along it, and compare how many people have died in the war, the opiate war, as compared to Vietnam. Because I mean, the neighborhood I was in got completely wiped out. I heard.
So something? How come this type of news don't get to the public?
Because basically,
only thing you'll hear about in your neighborhood, this one robbed, this one shooting, this one unnecessary. Who cares if John in the building got shot?
Well, I mean,
who?
They do speak of it, just not on the main media.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like what I said earlier. All your mainstream media is always the voice of the government.
Okay.
So it's independent media where you got to look for your information, and even then you got to be careful, because I mean, who knows what the hell agenda people are following?
That's right. You don't know who out to get you for just talking.
Yeah. It's like
I remember I was with this group one time. We used to have a contradiction. My show was really bad. I used to have them guys that dressed all black on the show, and they was talking all this racial talk. And we was in Manhattan in the station over there, and we had to come, and they actually was scared going home because they didn't know who would be waiting to catch them.
Yeah.
And they supposed to been big and tough, but they even feared, because you talk this, you don't know who outside waiting to get you.
Yeah, it wasn't actually that long ago. There was a group of people that were trolling around Manhattan, jumping people from the gay community. I'm sorry, I can't remember all the letters they use now. I mean, it's like, as far as their acronym goes, to me, it's the gay community. I have many friends, many people I'm close to in that community. And yeah, they were jumping them down there in Manhattan and beating
well, that was the only reason they was doing that, because they was taking back Christopher Street and taking back that whole warehouse scene, because they had that warehouse scene down there. Forget it. Them boys was all inside of trucks and dark trucks and corners, and it was a mess down there. Christopher and the West Side Highway, it was no joke down there. So they had to clean it up. But they didn't have to jump people to do it. Yeah. You just make a law and outlaw people, and what they did, they built up that whole world. And Izzy Quinones, God bless him, he did a movie about it, and I had him on the show here about a couple months back. And he made a movie about prostituting, when he used to prostitute down there and drag. Now you see him, he's straight as an arrow. He's still gay, but he's straight gay. Because now you don't have to put on all that fancy dancy stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't have to, that's over. That's now cabaret.
Well, that's weird. It has been a minute since I've seen like any serious flamers back.
No flamboyance no more, because they'll kill you. Even though they passed the law, but the way it's operated, I passed the law, and now I know who you are. I can really get you. So the LGBTQX, I hope I said that right. They go undercover now. They just be normal like everybody else. So which it should be. You shouldn't have to put on a front to be who you are. You just be normal.
True, and I mean I've known some
But
friends
society
that
don't
kind of
necessarily like that, depending on what culture. Because in some culture, if you're a boy, be a boy. If you're a girl, be a girl. No in between.
Yeah, and I mean, my take on it is this: we all live in our own reality. Who the hell am I to say what your reality is?
That's right.
Yeah, if you feel like I've had actually, I have a good friend that is, she's trans.
Yes.
And there's no disputing that she's a female, other than the fact that she was born with an outside plumbing, right?
I got you.
But and you remember the other day, the other episode we were talking about, the birth defect, which is called a congenital discrepancy or
Yes.
something like that nowadays. And I still think they ought to seek, as far as the states that are persecuting trans right now. I still think they ought to pull themselves underneath that blanket of because they're saying they are saying they're born in the wrong body, which is a conscious.
Well, person can be born however they want to be, but you have to respect the culture of the state, because the simple reason not everybody may want to accept who you are, and you can get to the wrong person, and at least these people can hurt you. So you have to draw a line. You cannot force people what they don't want. It's just you can be you, and everybody can be who they want to be. But then at the same token, you got to also respect yourself and respect others too. You Jehovah Witness. I'm Catholic. All right. I may not agree with you, but I have nothing to say about what you do. You serve your God and I serve my God. I shouldn't have to talk to you about it, and you shouldn't have to talk to me about it. But then I shouldn't have to force you to like what I'm doing. Does that make sense?
It's what I call psychic rape or psychological.
Yeah, you have to let a person come to conclusion on their own.
Each person.
And people will find their true self. But when you force people into things, then that can always be a backslash. And people know what they want. They know from young. People, you can't tell me people don't know what they want from young. If a boy see a doll and he will decide he want to play with that doll, well, the mother can say whatever she want. That boy still want that doll.
Yeah, and some grow out of it, some don't. I mean, it's just basically there's one of the things that's really freaking the conservatives out is the fact that a lot of doctors are basically putting kids on these hormone treatments at a very young age. And I kind of see, it's kind of a tough nut to crack there, because, like I say, I've got quite a few friends that are trans, some that I'm very close to, and they came out early. Some of them came out late, but it's like at the same time, I don't know, man. It's
You
a
can't
tough one as
you
far as kids go.
well, you can't get kids involved with what you do. It's in anything you do. Kids have choices, and you have choices to bring them up the right way you know how, without prejudice. You can teach them about everything, which should be done, because they're in a world what exists reality. Whether people like it or not, it's always been a reality in lots of culture, but it wasn't named.
Well, yeah, I wasn't named.
I understand. I come from an Indian culture out of Mexico, and it was quite normal to be part of that. It's like the third eye. It's like the third person. You're like a spiritual person.
There was a point
And
where nobody cared.
and it was a spiritual person. A lot of them got the male and feminine aspect, and people look at them and respected them. But in America, who decides this? And I can understand a lot of people can decide it, just want to be what they want to be, and they have that right. Everybody have their right, and nobody should tell no other person what they should do, even think about telling another. And you don't know, the person could change any day, any moment.
Yeah, my only argument about
I seen people argue that, and the next thing they doing it. So you just had it happens all the time. So you know what? I let it be. Let a person be today, because they can wake up today and they this. And like my mother used to say, God bless her, she said, people change every 7 years. There's a cycle. A man act like a woman for 7 years, and then turn around, that same man is acting like a man the next 7 years.
It's funny too, because the whole download bro thing and all that. It's like I've seen some people that foam at the mouth about something, and then it's like when behind closed doors,
They
that's
doing
actually
they
what they're doing.
doing what they're doing. Preachers good for it.
Yeah, and so it's like I guess.
So take individuals by who they are and stop putting the masses all together and judging them. And that's where people make mistake as far as I'm concerned. I'm not to talk for the world, because I'm not the world. But as I can say, let everybody do what they want to do. That's as long as they ain't affecting you. Just get out their way.
As long as they ain't hurting nobody.
But if you got an issue with anything people do, I like murderers, killers, and all of them. But you know what? A lot of people say I'm crazy, but they're people. I ain't gonna neglect somebody. They may have their reason why they do something. People kill chickens and animals supposed to eat every day. What make you think they ain't murderers? A butchers. If a
chickens ain't thinking they anything but.
let me tell you, a butcher is a murderer.
The thing is murder for murder's sake is it carries a weight to it. It stains your soul. I mean, if you kill because you have to, it's one thing. But if you choose to go out of your way to kill somebody for something as pathetic as personal gain, or it's again.
Well, I'm gonna just say one thing: thou shall not kill. That's it. That in the whole story. Why would you want to take somebody's life when somebody can take yours?
I know.
When a person think of taking another person's life, do you ever think that person may have somebody hired? If I die, whoever find that person, you get this money. You think somebody ain't gonna find you?
I know this. I've been in positions where people have come out of their way. And sometimes it's been people that just didn't like me, and sometimes it's like the last time it was a stranger high on drugs kicked in the front door to the lobby of my apartment building, and then kicked in my door. I didn't know the guy from Adam. I stabbed him in the leg, and it's like I had too long of a weapon for the hallway, so because I was looking for more for intimidation than actual combat. So I stepped back into my living room where I had room to use the weapon, and I looked at the kid, and I was like, man, if this kid comes after me, I'm gonna have to kill him. And I mean, he turned and left, and he laid a curse on me that I was going to die there, which I managed to get out, which is, a curse laid in blood. It has some power to it, but it was both our blood. So, but long story short, it's like I really don't like being put in that position where I have to actually go,
Well, it's human nature of survival. So I tell each man, just pray that your enemies don't come before you, that you have to do something viciously. Because anybody to protect their life and their family will instantly do it. It's just a human instinct of animalism that we still have. So folks, try to avoid any situation that gonna put you in a situation where you have to do something that later on you're gonna pay the price for, because in 1 minute your whole life can end. Just 1 second, you could be doing so good and one person get on your nerve and you snap and can do something can last your whole life at a prison.
And I mean, prison time sucks.
Well, a lot of people say it don't. So we're gonna give you some music, take you back to our DJ, give you some music. DJ DJ Tony Blend on the 1 and 2.
Sometimes it's hard being a woman, giving all your love to just one man. You have bad times while he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you forgive him, even though it's hard to understand. Oh yeah. And if you love him, be proud of him, 'cause after all, he's just a man. I think you better stand by your man. Give him 2 arms to cling to, and something warm to come to when the nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. He's given all the love he can.
You know, I love this song. The DJ says, "Stand by your man." Do you think that exists nowadays? Do it really do? Do you think some women stand by their man, or they stand with their man? Staying with you is a different than standing by you. That means she'll just sit back and let you be the man. I was watching this hostess, where she's a host, Monique. She stands by her man. I don't care what her man says. She said, Daddy, and Daddy has to talk. Daddy has to make all the decisions. The world is messed up with it. But she said, that's my man. The man come first. And you should always let the man speak. He the king. I'm the queen. And you have to let the kings speak. How do you feel about that? Do you think the king should still rule? That's what it needs. Yeah. Mine was 5 feet too. Mm-hmm.
So I generally like women that are strong-willed, independent,
Mm-hmm.
able to challenge me.
That's right. That knows that ones that says stand by, let the man dictate everything, and then he run you in a hole. Then you get mad and blame him, and then he leave you.
Now, see, I've seen a lot of women. It's like they always have drama with their guy, and when you stand back and look at it objectively, the reason why they always have drama with their guy is because they want a guy that they can blame all their problems on, so they don't have to accept responsibility for their own problems.
Ooh.
Now that's a two-way street.
Ooh.
Guys that do that. The problem is, I remember one time I was acting out because me and a girlfriend weren't getting along. I was just, I was young, I was being stupid, and it's like I just had an epiphany that night. I sat down and said, now is this really how I am as far as this type of thing goes, or am I just repeating what I've witnessed? And that's when I realized that I was just parodying what I was just acting out the way I had seen as I was growing up and learning.
Yeah, yeah. If people repeat that instead of being themselves, a lot of girls try to act out the way they seen their mothers.
Yeah, and a lot of guys, it's like basically monkey see, monkey do is, I mean,
And it's not the right way, because you should get to know who you with and what they like, and learn to share each other thoughts together and work things out. There's nothing going to be perfect, and you can't always just give in to a person. You have to really fight for what you want. And a lot of women's afraid to do that nowadays because the guy will leave them, but let him go. Let him go.
How many people are with somebody just because they don't want to be alone?
New York, the whole of New York. And now springtime coming. Watch out for your man. Get ready to call Sister DOBONG, 718-253-7273. Because those men's go packing when springtime come. The weather get hot. Goodbye. So you see your man acting strange now. You better start seeking some advice and help. Call me Sister DOBONG. That's 718-253-7273. Those are what you call, well, usually the ones not in jail is coming out.
Yeah, I was going to say what they do is during the winter, if they're not in jail, they find them a nice big warm girl that girls snuggle up to until spring hits, and then they go out and they go find the ones in the baby suits at the beach.
Oh Lord, that's what they do. So
come winter, they look for them
and the bad thing about it, some girls try to compete with these guys, and that is crazy, because you wind up sleeping with all these different guys, and then it's very hard to find a true guy because you slept with everybody. And then you're not really wanted by a guy. He just wants you for the night and play you, and he gonna leave you. So well, the reason girls do it because they feel like they don't want to. They searching, but what a lot of women don't realize, the guys you meet know that, and he just with you for the opportunity. And as soon as he get the chance, he gonna dump you too. But then what are you supposed to do? Just sit there and wait?
Yeah, and I mean the thing is
you go on these dates now on these love sites, and you get a con man conning you out of everything you got.
Yeah, I knew this one guy. He was sending this girl down in Venezuela.
That's I know, I hear that all the time, and it ain't Venezuela. That's Africa. He think it's Venezuela.
Yeah, it's like he was just lonely, But
and when I talk to clients that do that, they don't want to listen to me. It's like they're really under a spell.
They're lonely and they want to cling to that feeling of.
Even after they know they're being conned, I'm telling you, they continue with the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
think they're gonna get that person.
They just want something to kill that emptiness, fill the void.
And that's sad, folks. You let people use you and take advantage of you. And what should a person do now? What is your suggestion people should do to find love in this society?
Don't look.
Huh?
Don't look.
And a thing that I discover, a lot of women think a lot of men are having sex, and they're not. There's less men's having sex than women's. Did you know that?
Well, yeah, that's
a lot of women think men's are having sex. Oh, he having sex. No, he not. There's a lot of guys is not having sex at all.
He trying to,
but you can't get nobody because you got to have money. You got to have a lot of stuff with it. So there's a lot of men's out there, girls, is looking for you. You just don't know it. They pretend they got all these women's and got this. They don't have it. So there's opportunities out there, because I hear over and over, where's the men? Why can't I find nobody? Because you ain't looking right. He's out there, but he's not going to let you know. You got to get to know him.
It's gotten and what I think the problem is, it boils down to this. It's been we've been misled and deceived as we were growing up about the realities of the situation of the reality we're in for
Yes.
so long
Wow.
that nobody even really recalls what it's like to
Wow.
be like.
Wow. You're absolutely correct. You know that? We was taught so many things that was fairy tale.
Yeah, that were.
We lived at Cinderella, and it's like most girls are waiting on Cinderella.
Well, they're looking for their soulmate.
Because you play with Barbie dolls when you're young. I have Barbie dolls, and you fantasize you're gonna get this guy gonna be a certain way, and he's gonna and you're taught, and then mommy says, "Well, you bring a rich man home." Well, where's the damn rich man?
Well,
A rich man, no, a rich man.
Busy making money. I mean, like, the lawyer and doctors are supposed to be like the penultimate like husbands, right?
Nah, I don't think so. They're the biggest liars.
They
Go.
never home.
That's what I'm trying to say. The doctors ain't never home.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could.
So
you don't want your husband
who's sleeping with his woman?
He don't know either, and
I seen a lot go. I seen a lot go, and I know my doctor and nurses listening to me. I seen a lot go on in that hospital when I had my stay. I seen some nurses go up in there like a patient.
Well, you think about it, the amount.
They exit in one door, and they go out another one.
The hours they work, I mean, who could blame them? If I was at work on those kinds of hours and somebody was offering
some punani
distraction, like, I'd be right up on it.
Well, that's what's going on, and most of that's a big topic to talk about. Most people are having sex on the job because they working with the person all the time. I don't know. I must tell the truth.
They're familiar, and familiarity breeds. It's sometimes contempt, but between men and women, usually sex, right?
And they usually on the jobs, I hear it all the time. There's no rule no more. You're not supposed to beat the person on the job because most people ain't paying it no mind.
Yeah, I mean, the whole world's right now. It's under a transition. You ever heard of that old Arab curse? May you live in interesting times.
Yeah, I heard it.
I was watching some type of thing. It was like this guy doing a overview of what's going on, and the different challenges that we're facing coming up into the future here. And what he said was quite alarming, because he said we are living in the most interesting time. And I was like,
well, with that said, folks, we're gonna leave you this even there until next week. We're gonna let our DJ play it out, and if Kat come on the line, I'll come back and talk to her. Okay, folks, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, Sister DOBONG.com. Oh man, I got the hiccups. I don't know so I think it's time for me because I'm fighting this cold. I really had to come in here working, feeling lousy, but I done it. So we're gonna take it to the DJ, let y'all hear some music and enjoy. Don't forget our show Midnight in Africa. Shout out to Lot Sunday. Shout out to Billion Valentine. Shout out to Manny Ann. Shout out to Beauty Queen Nasia, and shout out there to Innocent. Yeah, you have to forgive me, folks. The hiccups taking me down. I'm gonna leave you with that and all the show on Midnight. Listen out for it.
Well, I woke up early in the driving rain, found John's out hitting on the liquor again. It wasn't too late, about 10:30 when he let loose what the cat dragged in. It was a Sunday. And then Mona came in, Mona when he tried to make me pay the rent. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. Brother, brother, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the police come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. Well, I spent some time in a backwoods town, ain't nothing to do 'cause there nothing around. Deputy sheriff ran around the block, but the streets are empty and the doors are locked. Got pretty lonely. And that preacher there came, rang my bell, told me a little about heaven and a lot about hell. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. I was not kidding. Father, Father, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the angels come and knock it.
You don't go to my even 100. You make a boy sick and a boy well up. Not in my eyes, in my mouth, you don't tell her. I ain't telling cause I give you umbrella. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, spender. Give you my last cash, spender. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last guy, spender. Everything I do, I under 50, under. Me under be under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, yeah. Under, understand. All of my fans are busy violent. I don't matter, pick it content. I don't fight the uniform man. Oluwa, can you fix the problem? Thunder, fire, that your reason. Where they give it to make you leave me. Thunder, fire, that your reason. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, spender. Give you my last cash, spender. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last guy, spender. Everything I do, I under 50, under. Oh, you never be under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, yeah. Under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, yeah. Under 50, under. 50, understand. Under 50, under. 50, understand. We were only lovers before the love came in. Now you be soldier, general no send me. Now I'm alone. Now you no send me. You just a post, you just a popo me. You just a go. You know they answer me. Ewo, kilo deo. Ewo, kilo deo. See the way I dey beg you, she bambi alamu Jenny. And you know say you fine too. All the girls go they find you, all the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to, me I no fit compare you.
King and Queen Radio.
It no be you, it be me. Normally I know they do like this, but nobody else.
King and Queen Radio.
I got issues. Girl, I made you cry and I gave you tissues. After that, I kissed you. Then we made sweet love like we always do. See, I let you on. You said before long, you were having fun. Then suddenly the love came in. Ewo, kilo deo. Ewo, kilo deo. Anyway, I just beg you, she might be a Jenny. And you know say you find too. All the girls go they find you, all the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to, me I no fit compare you. I wish I said this before, but you're messing with my mind.
ewo, kílódé o, ewo, 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 kílódé.
See the way I dey beg you, she bambi alamu Jenny. And you know say you fine too. All the girls go they find you, all the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to, me I no fit compare you. You are.
Got a picture of a glorious day, sunny afternoon, somewhere with a view. And I don't care what it's all about, as long as I'm with you. And I wanna run away with you. And I wanna run away with you. Gonna get a car, just drive away, looking at the view and listening big tunes. And I don't care what we talk about, as long as I'm with you. And I wanna run away with you. And I wanna run away with you. Da 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 I wanna run away with you. I wanna run away with you. I wanna run away with you. I wanna run away with you.
Good evening, and welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBound.com. And I want to thank you, folks. There's so many people on the webpage tonight. Ooh, wow, you really shocked me. There's so many people on there tonight. So I want to say thank you all. And who do we got here this evening?
You got the Brooklyn Cat from Sheephead Bay, meow.
Brooklyn Cat from Sheephead Bay. You know, everybody's talking about the cat all over. And I just got back down to the planet. So I'm back on Earth right now. So how you doing, Kitty?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So well, let's get right into it. What's going on?
Oh, I would just like to say happy St. Patrick's Day to Little Koch, Blanket, Paris, and Prince Michael. And happy St. Patrick's Day, Tiger. I love you guys.
Yeah, I hear you slurred that tiger.
I am so doggone sleepy.
Oh well, the new time must be holding you up, huh?
Yeah, I didn't take no nap today. That's why I'm so sleepy.
Oh, you sleepy.
And I was saying, oh boy, I'll be glad when 11:45 comes so I can call in so I can go to sleep. That's why I'm slurring.
Well, you sure
my tiger baby, yeah, but I dreamed about him, honey. I dreamed that I bought him a balloon bear, a balloon. It was a tiger balloon, and it was lion balloon and a giraffe balloon.
You got him a giraffe, but a tiger would.
He was in there. Let me finish telling the story.
All right, go ahead.
And then I went and bought him some flowers. And I was walking down the street and I looked at the flower, they turned black. I said, them things were pink. What happened to it? So I dove my hand down, pointed toward the ground. And when I brought it back up, it had turned back pink. I said, now, what the world is this? So I went back in the store where I bought the balloon. So this man gave me $20. And on my way out the door, another man gave me $20. And then I woke up out the dream.
Ooh, that sounds like that 200, 220.
Yeah, then I said you was talking about 200 on the last show.
Ooh, that sounds good. And I'm looking up at the TV and it's 21, so they may slip in 212. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a good number. That's a hot number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what else kicking before we go?
I had to go back to the hospital again because I had a infection that they had. My other doctor, they did a blood test. I had so much stuff wrong with me. They couldn't tell that the infection was inside of my colon system, and it was on my kidney.
God, you messed.
So they had to.
You messed up from the floor up. I mean, from the kidney to
up in your colon. I ain't never heard, but I used to feel something wiggling up in there. I used to keep using suppository, so I just got tired and stopped. Yeah, so it was. So they had to put me on a machine where you had to drink a whole thing, a whole pint of something liquid, because what they were doing, cleaning out your colon system so they could see what's going on. They couldn't put you on that machine with food on your stomach. They got to clear all that stuff out. Because all I was doing is boo-booing for like 5 hours. Then they said, oh, well, now it's time for you to go on the machine. So they took me to another department of the hospital, rolled me in, and roll me out, roll you in, roll you out, roll you in, roll you out.
Lord have mercy, cat. They did a whole lot of rolling you around. You know what I mean? I mean, you had a good ride in the hospital. They were just riding you all up and down.
That's the way they had to do it because back in September, my blood test come up that I had got some kind of infection, but they couldn't tell me where it was coming from, so I didn't pay the stuff no mind. That's when I had the white blood cell. They were telling me all the medications that I can't take anymore. And so much stuff was going on, I couldn't, I just forgot about it.
Well, it's a good thing out there. People, you need to go take your prostate and check your bodies because you never know what you got until the last moment you're checking out, So that dream with them flowers is a good sign. That means your health is improving because remember the flowers turn black and then they change back color. So that's a good sign because once they stay black, you was ready to hit the dust. So you ain't ready to hit the dust yet. So you got to be around a long time. We don't want no dead cat. You got 9 lives.
Yeah.
How many of those lives you done used up already?
Well, the last 2 times they be telling me, "Oh, I'm used them up." They said, they said one more time and I'll die. So they said, used I used 8. I was on the 9, and you can't go to 10.
So you got a little more time to go. Well, before you go, we ain't gonna see the cat dead. The cat is alive. So I want to say a shout out there, my cousin down there in Georgia, Tiana Spear. Big up to you, cousin. I ain't heard from you in a long time. Oh yeah, so you're well and alive, kitty. You ain't going nowhere. Give them some lucky numbers before you close off the show. Give me some lucky numbers.
Oh, I'm seeing an 8, a 7, and a 9.
Well, somebody asked, when you going back to Mississippi?
You talking about Memphis, Tennessee? I ain't never lived in Mississippi.
They said many Tennessee. When you going back?
I keep telling y'all, I'm not thinking about Memphis, Tennessee, honey. All I sit here and think about is Los Angeles, California. I love them trees over there and all them bushes. Oh, but I didn't realize the beauty. Well, there was not a show like the show I be watching, and it shows all that beauty that's there. No mountains. Oh, I love me some mountains. Oh God, I'm gonna go live up on top of one of them mountains.
So you're not gonna go to Spain. So you told the king of Spain you're not coming there.
Oh yeah, they sent for me. They want me to come home. They said come home.
Yeah. You gonna be the queen of Spain, Lord God. Well, California.
I gotta be the senator over there. They want Tiger now to be kings and queens. We sit on the throne.
All right, so y'all go to California there because the people waiting on you over there. You're gonna be the mayor over there. And what is the first changes you're gonna do when you get there?
I gotta find me a place to live.
You're gonna buy your place to live, but what are you gonna do for the people? The people need to know what you're gonna do for them.
Oh well, I'm gonna give people their money because I want them to be here, and I'm gonna set it up where they'll always get their money from now on because I'm not working but 4 years, and then I'm gonna stop working because I ain't cut out to be working.
All right, folks, you heard it from Kat. Go play the numbers, and with that, I give you 9, 12, and 1345. That's your lucky number. And we getting ready to go to Africa. Thank you, Kat. You have a good night. And give them your meow before you go so they can get blessed and somebody can send us some money.
Meow.
And you heard it from the Brooklyn Cat, Sheephead Bay Cat. Thank you, Cat, and you have a good night. Okay, folks, night. So we getting ready to go to Africa in a few minutes over there. I'll be there with you in a few seconds because this is an exciting show. And we want to thank Tony Blend for doing such a good job. And folks, stay tuned on kingandqueenradio.com. Go directly on the webpage now, kingandqueenradio.com. And thank you so much. It's on Restream tonight. A lot of people join us tonight. We want to thank all you folks. Share and like the page. And don't forget, you can listen to the station 24/7. That's kingandqueenradio.com. brooklynstation.com and WVIP 935.FM. Okay, so listen to all three stations, and don't forget we have a show here Wednesdays and Thursday. Tune in between 6 and 12. You get good music, good house music, dancing music, so you can do some exercise so we can lose some pounds. I just finished eating some cereals, so I'm stuffed already. All right, folks, I'll see you in Africa in a little bit.